Hey everybody, welcome to week 3 of Computer Science 30S. Let's take a look at the schedule page for this week and I'll go over the details on that page. So this week you should be continuing Unit 1, the Introduction to Java. At this point, you might still be looking at the content. So you notice here I'm now starting to use the word complete, which means, and again, it's a self-directed learning, so you might be a little ahead or a little behind. But in general, this would be a good idea to sort of get to this end point sometime this week or into week 4. Same with the example. I realized that in this unit it was a very large example, had a lot of content, it took a lot of time. But remember, this first unit you're really learning a ton of introductory basic computer science so that when you get to the first assignment, you actually have something you can work on. You don't just have to work on nothing because you don't know how to do anything. The example also, I wanted it to be a big reference for you guys so that you could, as you're working on a programming problem, jump back to your example and take a look at the code examples there and then jump back to your assignment. So if you're still working on the example or still looking through the content here in week 3, you might want to accelerate your pace a little bit so that you're not starting to fall behind. Where a lot of you will probably be here in week 3 is now getting started on the assignment or the assessment document for this. Now, I want to speak a little bit about this. The assessment document has a lot of programming problems in it. So you might be kind of wondering, well, what do I do? How do I get these done? How do I hand them in, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm actually going to make a jump here over to the help page for a second, because there is a piece of the help page that I might recommend you look at, and I might even put these into class announcements. So what I'm going to look at here on the help page is this video on completing assignments, and there's a little PowerPoint for you guys to read through as well. So if you read through the PowerPoint presentation on completing assignments, it goes through how to start an assignment, how to set up NetBeans for your assignment, how to set it up for handing it in, how to complete an assignment, all the way up to handing it in, etc. In the video, I actually do this live. I've turned the sound off, but I go through an actual assignment from start to finish, all the way handing it in, so you have a feel for how that's done. Okay, so those are things. Now you can always email me as well, but now since we're into week 3 and some of you will be starting that assignment document, I wanted to make a couple references there so that you're not totally confused. I will go over some more details on this in week 4, but since some of you are getting started on that, I wanted to talk a little bit about that here in week 3.